I'm coming for him. I'm coming for his team, family, members, everybody.
And I'm ready to knock you the out.
We all know he talks a lot. Before his last fight, he talked also and he lost, so we will see.
The only thing I f***ed up last fight is trying to be a smart guy and do some tactics. I should just pressure, only knockouts.
Levi, the Judge Rigters! Antonio Plazibat!
Finally back in glory, finally back home in Croatia.
We're going into the Lions Den. It's gonna be big. And for me to silence the crowd over there.
The only thing that's gonna be silence in Zagreb is you and your team. You can change some things, but you cannot change who you are and how you fight. When it becomes hard, the true you comes out.
We're gonna see in September.
We will see. You never heard that before. We will see.
Welcome to Glory Crossfire. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini here getting ready for Glory 95 in Croatia, and I got the main event with me. The big boys making me look really small. Levi Rigters, the #1 ranked heavyweight in the world. Antonio Plazibat, #3 ranked heavyweight in the world. Our main event in Zagreb, Croatia, September 21st. It's exciting to be back. I know Glory fans are excited. I know the Glory staff's excited to go back to Croatia. Antonio, your hometown, a dream to fight in Croatia and headline a card?
Yeah, finally. This is one of the bigger checks on a, let's say, dream board to do the fight in Croatia and do it this way. Not like some small show or something, but like big show, Zagreb Arena. Is gonna be crazy. Cannot wait. I know the people cannot wait also. They are calling me every single day for tickets when the tickets will go out. So probably while this video is out, the tickets are already out. So go buy them if it's not already sold out.
How are you dealing with it? I mean, it's a lot of work for you to be focusing on the fight and promoting and getting things. How do you find on focusing on each individually?
It's a blessing. It's not a pressure. Shaquille O'Neal told once in one interview that he said to his father, he had the pressure and the father took him to the poor part and showed him what pressure is and don't know, do you have a next meal? What will happen? Do you have money? But stuff like this, making videos and promoting the fight, fighting, it's just, I'm blessed to do this, nothing else. Yeah. I'm just happy I have the opportunity and that's it. It's not the pressure, it's just the bullshit that some guy says to avoid something. I have a pressure, this, that. It's all just a blessing.
Levi, you're going into enemy territory, going into Croatia, his hometown, and you're the #1 ranked. Yeah. How does it feel fighting in Croatia, and is it your first time fighting there?
Yeah, it's the first time. Yeah, we're going into the Lions Den, and I think it's amazing. It's a sold-out arena. It's going to be a real adventure for me, going abroad. So, yeah, it's really nice.
When you got the call to fight Antonio Plazibat, what was your initial reaction?
Let's go, of course. You know, he's been in the top 10 for a while, me too. And this is the fight to decide who's going to fight Rico next.
I mean, Rico is on your mind, both of you. I mean, do you feel a win here gets you into that title shot?
Of course, must be. The winner of this fight will fight Rico for sure.
You recently fought Rico in a heavyweight tournament. I mean, it's a tournament. I mean, I'm sure you want that fresh match against him to give him everything you got.
Of course, that's what we're focusing on, the rematch, just the title fight, just the first fight of the evening, not 2 heavy fights before, just being fresh and then fight for real.
I mean, you had a year off, and then you came back this year very aggressively. You're in the heavyweight Grand Prix tournament. In May, fought Nico Horta. Momentum is very important in fighting. Do you think that's going to be a big key against Antonio?
Of course, it's all experienced, and yeah, I didn't fight for a year, so I needed a fight, and I said it last year, I need a lot of fights, and it will be my 5th fight this year, so that's what I need.
Antonio, how do you feel about that? I mean, coming off of an injury first, how does the injury fully healed and recovered, and how has the layoff been for you?
I'm good to go. Layoff. Just took some time off. Keep active training, but just not what I was able to do at that time. Year passed. Had fun. First time in a long time that I had a layoff from everything. did some other things. It was good. Now back to business.
Is ring rust something you even thought about having this year off?
Nah, my opinion on all that is, don't complain, just fight. I don't think about it.
He's looking at Rico as the next fight. Before your injury, it was all about Rico. Getting past Levi, does that get you to Rico?
Yeah, if one of us is not fighting Rico, then who? Either they're gonna sign Jake Paul or Francis Ngannou or somebody like that. It's either that options or one of us is fighting him. And if he gets injured again, then he's running, and that's it.
All right, enough about Rico. Now about you two. I mean, I'm going to start with you since you're the #1 ranked in the division. Antonio, as a fighter, powerful, aggressive. You got the height and reach advantage. How do you see this fight playing out?
He doesn't believe in game plans, but I do. I think everything is trainable, and I know his style, and that's what we're planning to do. Have a nice game plan, and I have a new trainer now, and show the difference. My last fight wasn't that good, so a lot had to change, and that's what I did.
What are some of the new things you're finding with the new team?
They're all on conditioning, man. We go really deep in training, and of course I learn new things with the new trainer, and that's really important as well.
He's training his conditioning. You said this fight, you're only training 1 round.
Yeah, like one smart man said once, everybody has a game plan until they got hit. So that's my game plan.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's pressure and power for you, but are you looking at his length as something you got to worry about?
No, he doesn't like to get hit. When he gets hit, it's low kicks. That's it.
So where do you think your advantage is?
Like I said, the game plan, man. I believe in it. He doesn't, and even getting hit and then stick to the game plan is trainable. So I focus on myself, and I know what he's gonna do. And he wants to knock everybody out, but we're ready.
I'm sure you've had many injuries in your career. Antonio's obviously a very big one, keeping him out of the ring. Do you think there's some mental side that is in your favor? Maybe him thinking about his arm, not wanting to throw it, worrying about being hit?
No, I don't think so. You got a lot of experience. So, and like he said, it's just fighting, not focusing on ring rust or an injury. If you're gonna fight, you're gonna fight. You don't think about those things.
All right. Antonio, for everyone saying, maybe he's not ready, it's not healed, is it too soon to come back and take #1? What do you say to those people?
Nothing, I'm ready. He will throw body kicks. I will counter body kicks. He will throw low kicks. You block low kick good ones, no more low kicks. He will try to throw middle knee in the middle, high knee or jumping knee. That's it. I'm ready, counters, ready for everything. That's it. He doesn't like to get hit. That's why he keeps his double deck very closed. I also like my double deck very close, but he closed it pretty bit. I think the training camp he chose for the fight, for fighting me is good, because there's Kababes, big sexy, big guy. Colin George is also there. Tall guys, they also go on pressure. But the main difference between me and them is, it's not that I just pressure and go forward. I know how to counter very, very good, and they don't know that. That's why I have wins over them. And and they like to do conditioning there very much. I saw it, but the thing is, you can get more conditionally ready, but it's always you. It's the way you fight, it's always you. Because, for example, Jamal, I know for Rico fight, he was ready for 15 rounds, not 5 rounds. And again, it looks like he was not ready for that much. Because in the end, it's always you comes out and how you fight. And that's it.
He has a lot of opinion on your style. What do you think of his style?
Yeah, you know what he's gonna do. And he always said it, he goes forward, he comes to knock people out, and that's a good thing. He likes to fight. But yeah, I believe in game plan, man. So everything is possible inside that ring, and that's what we're gonna show.
I mean, maybe he's not respecting your power as much. I mean, in his fight against Uku, you saw that the tall technicians got power as well.
Yeah, it's perfect. That's what I will do because Uku is asking for it. Every fight he does, it's like his front hand is this. And his weapon is right hook over. He tried that every fight more than once. Either with inside low kick, then right uppercut or right hook over immediately and then shell up. So did not surprise me with that shot. So he's heavyweight, he has power, he hits you clean, you're gonna sleep, not me, everybody, that's normal. But he's not power puncher, he knows that, I know it, everybody here knows it. He's not that type of fighter, he's more like, let's say Ramy, kicker, knee guy, long, lengthy, yeah. You see, I check his fight, not before this fight. I keep every single guy who is signed to the Glory. I keep my check on them and see how will I fight them, what should I do, what's the best approach, what they did good, what they did wrong, how they breathe, how they shit, how they talk, how they move. So it's not like I was watching him 0-24 all the time. It's just I keep my, tabs on them all the time. So, and I was getting ready over the last year for a fight like this, either him or some other guys that I thought I will fight for the first time. I thought maybe they give a rematch with Cookie, so I was also looking to that one. Him, Rico, Cookie, and maybe some other like a random dude if they give me some easier fight. That's it.
We talked before, you said you wanted the toughest for Croatia.
Yeah, because I don't want to go to Croatia and bring some meat to be destroyed and then act tough. Like, if I'm gonna say all the shit and I'm a fighter and I'm gonna knock out and this, that, blah, 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 I'm gonna do it. Doesn't matter which way. And I think in the end, the quality always wins. You cannot go against that. You can lose some fights, but if you are good, you are good. You will be back. And in kickboxing, it's a little bit different than situation in boxing, especially maybe even in MMA, because they are doing much more of smart fight bullshit. Like, this is a proper fight for me at this moment. When I hear that, I get sick. You're just a pussy, bro. Get back in the ring, start fighting. If you lose one, doesn't matter, be back. And the perfect example of all of that is ex-Glory fighter Pereira. He fought everybody, take a loss in Glory, in UFC, goes back, fights the top guys, and quality always wins. So I can talk shit, I can say whatever I want. I can lose this fight, I can win this fight, he can. If we are quality, we will meet again. Doesn't matter, same stuff with Cookie. If he's good enough, there will come a rematch with him. If he keeps on winning and I keep on winning. If not, it was just a moment, that's it. And the example of that, Ernesto Hust, before a tournament, he was knocked out 1 month before the tournament. He entered the tournament, month after, everybody say you will get knocked out, he won the tournament. And that's a true fighting story. Not today, a whole bunch of pussies, including me. So, yeah.
He gave us a strike-by-strike analysis of how he thinks the fight with you is going to go. How do you see the fight with Antonio?
Yeah, it shows he watched the fight, he watched my fight, and it sounds a bit like a game plan, but he doesn't believe in game plans.
Yeah, it's just counters, that's it. That's the game plan. You're gonna kick, I'm gonna counter.
Yeah, and I think style make fight, and he's a heavy hitter. I like to use my legs more, and I think that makes the fight interesting.
Puncher against kicker, like Spong against Bunyanski. Yeah, let's say.
Like I said, man, it's styles make fight. We got two different styles, and it's for me it's the number one versus the number one, and it's gonna be big.
Antonio, why should people come to Croatia and pack out this show?
Because the show is gonna be crazy. You're gonna see the best strikers in the world go at it. No hugging, no wrestling, no nothing. Pure striking, poetry in motion, knockouts, show, people, fun. It's gonna be nice. Cannot wait. And yeah, if you want to see me, come.
All right, gentlemen, the talking is over. You got to say what you had to say. Game plan, no game plan. We'll have to see September 21st in Croatia. Let's get one stare down for everybody watching here, and let's make this an exciting fight. It's going to be September 21st in Zagreb, Croatia, Zagreb Arena. The #1 ranked Levi Rigters takes on the #3 ranked Antonio Plazibat.
I'm coming for him. I'm coming for his team, family, members, everybody.
And I'm ready to knock you the out.
We all know he talks a lot. Before his last fight, he talked also and he lost, so we will see.
The only thing I f***ed up last fight is trying to be a smart guy and do some tactics. I should just pressure, only knockouts.
Levi the Judge Rigters! Antonio Plazibat!
Finally back in glory, finally back home in Croatia.
We're going into the Lions Den. It's going to be big. And for me to silence the crowd over there.
The only thing that's gonna be silence in Zagreb is you and your team. You can change some things, but you cannot change who you are and how you fight. When it becomes hard, the true you comes out.
We're going to see in September.
We will see. You never heard it before. We will see.